You know, Hylo, there's nothing quite like the feeling of being in the pilot's seat, soaring through the stars.
You couldn't be more right, Hera. Flying is freedom, pure and simple, and it's a rush like no other.
When I was a young girl on Ryloth, I was mesmerized by the fighter pilots who soared my planet's skies during the Clone Wars. Always wanted to be one of them.
Flying straight in the face of danger, huh? I was always more of one to avoid it. Better to outsmart my opponent than get myself blown to smithereens.
Well, the Clone Wars were over when I grew up. Settled for a more ragtag ship than a pilot squadron. Looking back, maybe it was better this way.
You bet. Nothing's fun if everything's just about giving orders and respecting a chain of command. But when time's tough and the money is good, then it will bring even the most bitter rivals to the negotiating table.
Well, money's all good until you have a family to liberate from the Empire. But it's worth flying through some pretty tight spots with the Ghost. We've pulled off some daring missions against those imps.
But is any one of them as daring as running an entire blockade of Mandalorian warships? I wish I could have seen the looks on their faces when we bypassed them on the Hydian way.
Well, I didn't run a blockade, but maintaining one wasn't really my strong suit. I guess you're right about being part of the military. I don't really fit right in sometimes.
As someone who's been orphaned her entire life? Yeah. The Hutt cartel isn't a place you'd call family, much less a safe working environment. It's either pay up or we'll shoot. No way in the 10 Carillion hells was that ever a good place to be in.
That's just the way the criminal underworld is, no? At least you see everyone from almost every corner of the galaxy coming together for a united cause in the rebellion. It gives us hope for a better galaxy.
Hey, the thrill of going against impossible odds is good enough for me, but you have my seal of approval for having the courage to rebel against an empire.
You really don't have anything close to family, don't you? Just doing for the thrill of it. No one special that you could count on.
Heh, now that you mentioned it. I've got a good boss now. Pretty chill about everything. He views me more of a partner anyway. But as for family, I'm not done flying just yet, so no kids for now. Plus, I doubt that Deveronian and Miralan DNA are compatible at all. My other half is just too wild to even consider settling down. I like it that way.
I'll probably think about my retirement when this war is over, especially being a single mom. Having the kid of a Jedi has been more challenging than any other thing. For now, duty still calls for me to fight for the galaxy, and I must be ready for that time.
Just hope you don't lose your love for flying by then.
Oh, are you kidding me? I would never do that. Besides, I'm interested in taking out your vintage light Corvette for a ride.
I'll consider it if you beat me in a game of Pazak, Captain.